Hi students, this is week 4, day 1, and today's focus will be on the practice group test. Please make sure you take out a writing tool and sheet paper and type right in the Zoom chat. Check your email or Google Classroom for today's materials. You can also find it on the spreadsheet. Today's objectives are the following. Content, I can add and subtract integers. So 2 weeks ago you learned how to add, last week you learned how to subtract. Today we're focusing on how to add and subtract integers as a team. Language objective, I can explain how to add and subtract integers to my peers. So because we're practicing for the group test, it's very important that you're practicing how to explain each problem to your teammates so they know you understand how to do the problems. Social objective, I can review my teammates' mistakes and support them. So based on today's Kahoot results, you want to use the results as a way to see where people are at and support the students in need, and also practice improving your skills. And lastly, I can collaborate to prepare for the group test on Wednesday, Thursday. Very important to collaborate because everyone's getting the same grade on the actual group test. The agenda, we just have to do now. Next will be the Kahoot pre-assessment, followed by extra support, and we're going to end the day off with the practice group tests. And this week's IXL is going to be 7th C12, add and subtract integers. As always, reach an IXL score of 90 to earn 10 out of 10, and you can earn extra credit by showing 2 different ways to solve the 2 problems. Make sure you submit your work as a PDF. So for the Kahoot, there's a link right here that you can click on. Make sure you join the Kahoot and play the game, and make sure you type your first name and last name initial. So Miss Chung is one of the tutors. Her first name is Chelsea, her last name is Chung. She will write down as Chelsea T. Make sure you're giving your best effort on this Kahoot because the Kahoot gives you an accurate assessment of where you're at. Extra support. If you know that you're struggling based on the Kahoot game, based on turning in assignments, and so forth, please make sure you sign up after school by filling out the Google form, which is linked. And we are open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday from 4 to 5 p.m. Just make sure you sign up for that day before 3:30 p.m. It's a first come, first served basis, so the earlier birds get the worm, so make sure you sign up early. 2 weeks from now will be an individual test on adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing integers. Next week we focus on multiplying and dividing integers. Please make sure you're getting that help and preparing in advance before the individual test 2 weeks from now, which plays a major part of your grade. Practice group tests. So you can make sure you decide on your team roles and fill out the Jamboard once you have written down your team roles and your names. Focus on the most troubling problems, so the ones that are tricky. Make sure you discuss and collaborate. And when we're talking about discuss and collaborate, it means talking about the math. You can't collaborate. It's not true, authentic collaboration unless you're talking to each other about math. Working by yourself in a team does not really mean you're collaborating. You're just doing it by yourself. On the practice group test as well as the actual group test, we will call on a random team member who will be asked to explain a particular problem of our choice. This person's explanation represents the team's grade. So you want to make sure that everyone knows how to explain because that person who is called on will be the one that represents the team's grade. So if that person speaking scores an F, the whole team gets an F. If that person speaking gets an A, the whole team gets an A. And that is it. Thank you.